This episode, I pray it opens up the eyes and ears to a lot of people, but I also want to, when I get ready to take notes for guests, I study the way they speak, I study their mannerisms, and yours is, it's like a rabbit hole. And so it's like very, very hard to track where you go with things.
What exactly do you mean?
Has that ever got in the way of like your life?
Well, it's much more of a benefit than a cost. I mean, when I wrote my first book, Maps of Meaning, I started when I was about 20.
Wow.
And then I wrote for 15 years, and I was writing 3 hours a day.
Wow.
And mostly it's a benefit, as far as I'm concerned,
Wow.
to be able to delve into things and to be attracted by ideas and to be able to deal with them. It's very exciting. It's ridiculously exciting.
It's an adventure.
I can hardly even stand it. So that's really something, you know. I mean, that's what people want in their life.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, people don't know what they mean when they ask that question. That's just not helpful. That isn't a helpful question. It's not formulated properly. And I mean, people are full of contradictions like that.
Well,
and so I would,
you
are
know
you
them by their
moving mountains
fruits.
with your faith? Is that literally the case? That's a stupid question. So that's not what it is. It's not even close to that. That's not what it is. So, and most people who say to me, you know, do you believe in God? This question's just a trap. So I see absolutely no reason why turnabout isn't fair play. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in your belief? And you're going to ask a question that there isn't a deeper question than that. That is the most intrusive possible question. Right. Well, there you go. That's the right answer to that question.
I know that question is pointless, right? 'Cause there's the question. Well, okay, fair. But so this is it. This is the question that I would replace that question with.
Mm-hmm.
Do you love your daughter with all of your heart?
Probably not. That's a hard stunt to pull off. And it's a hell of a demand. You know, none of us are unblemished vessels. So, no.
Could you elaborate?
What do you mean?
Was that terrifying?
What was horrifying about it? Well, it was horrifying. It was terrifying. Painful. Not terrifying. Painful. But
Biggest thing.
All right, time to get vulnerable.
Oh no.
When I wasn't in a relationship, I would, have fun. When I
How many women can you stand?
Let me tell you. Yeah.
Well, what exactly was the problem with that? Like, specifically? Why was that?
So many.
I've talked to other people about this, and some people.
Yeah,
I've talked to Russell Brand about this, for example. And
So-
how did you know?
My mother told me.
Okay. So you had a good mother.
I say my slang, my line is, I'm a gentleman until the bedroom door locks. And so that's the, I told you.
That was the cover story.
I told you I was going to be very vulnerable. But this is the best part, is that she knows everything about me. I know everything about her. And I was like, whoa. So I changed my approach, became abstinent. And,
Oh yeah.
And it was something that was really challenging for me. And it got
Did you learn?
I'm getting there.
Because one of the things you do, if you construe yourself as a victim, you say the world is arrayed against you, and maybe you even go deeper and you say, well, there's so much suffering in the world that it must be a malevolent place.
More than just you.
You're simply not in a position to become the judge of being itself.